Jeff and Paul are very, very excited about these Italian nachos, which I think are like noodle chips and other hot garbage. So
Wow.
there's nothing about standing in this hot line that makes me revved up for those. So. Hi DVC fan, Paul and Amy here. We are at the opening day for the Food and Wine Festival, or International Food and Wine Festival at EPCOT. I think this is our first time doing the opening day. We usually come a little bit later.
Yeah, food and wine in this heat for me is just like, it sounds miserable. And also I just know it's probably going to be a busy day, although the parking lot did not sort of suggest that when we came in. So kind of mild outside. And we've been up here for the past day. We had a nice night last night at Boardwalk, and we said, hey, why not check it out on opening day? It'll be a first for us, and try some of the foods that we're excited to eat.
Yeah, what are you excited to try?
Things that I would not normally try. So I know you've got your book open right now to Flavors from Fire.
Yeah.
They have a new vegetarian burger, the Impossible Montreal style burger. So I think I'll try that. Anything on the lighter side, probably stick to those items today. But like, just try some of the new festival items that are here. How about you?
I want to try the caramel apple milkshake at Sunshine Seasons.
That's an excuse to go inside out of the heat. So
there you go.
I'll take it. Jeff Haslam is going to be joining us later today. We may see some other friends along the way as well, but we're going to make it a whole day at EPCOT. So we'll do some food and wine stuff. We may just hang out around the park and see what we get into, but we'll bring you along.
This and all of our content, as always, is brought to you by the World of DVC. DVC Resale Market, where you can buy and sell a Disney Vacation Club contract, Monera Financial, who can help you finance that contract, and the DVC Rental Store, where you can try before you buy, or you can rent out your own points to make some money for maybe a cruise swap or another vacation to a different destination. So please check out our sponsors of the World of DVC.
Amy just realized, and I did as well, we have not been here since Communicore actually opened. So this is like our first time just walking around and seeing it. Yeah,
which means that we haven't been here for a really long time. We've been to the other parks, we've been to Disney World. I don't know, we just haven't been to EPCOT for a while, but. We are inside Communicore Hall, and they've got a couple of food booths in here. The McAtizer's booth is in here. The Festival Favorites is actually outside of here. And then this is where they have the festival merchandise. So they're utilizing this space pretty much how it's intended to be, kind of the festival center. I think this is super cute, especially the front. I'm not a big fan of Figment though, so I don't love the back. If it just ended at this, I would totally buy it. This is really cute. It is $29.99. My only problem is it's a cutting board, and as soon as you start cutting on it, you're probably gonna ruin how pretty it is. So I would never cut on it. It would just be a display. A lot of this merchandise is Figment. They've got some cute food and wine specific branded stuff without characters on it. I do like some of it. The wine glasses are pretty. The shirt down here is pretty cool. And then they also have, there's the shirt. They have these little trays where you can carry your food and a drink glass. And then we got some shirts. And then this is kind of neat. I'm not exactly sure what it is. It's not really a cutting board. It's just more like a trivet. This ornament is adorable. That would look so cute on our Disney tree. I showed it to Paul, and now it's in our shopping bag.
They have them all bagged up here as well, so it was easy.
This area they are calling Harvest Hollow. It's a newer spot, lots of seating. They've got the milled and mauled booth over here, as well as the bramblewood. I love the setup here. I imagine when it gets a little cooler this year, you can come eat, sit on the AstroTurf if there's no picnic tables left. Really cool space.
When Amy was yelling at me across the merch line to get a Remy ornament, I also originally did not decipher that as Remy ornament and thought she meant she wanted the Remy's hide and squeak adventure
That's why you
game.
got this.
So we're gonna play this as we go around today as well. So there are different locations, so basically every country for the most part, and you have to find Remy holding a certain fruit or vegetable or food, and then once you finish, you get to turn it in. And I believe this year's, I think this year's prize is like a bowl of some sort, but we'll find out later.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, so, Paul just hit the SOS. Well, so our first booth experience was a dud. We stood in line at the new Forest and Field, and by the time we got to the register and we wanted the burrata, it's nice and seems like a nice cooler, refreshing. They said they were out. We are 12:07. It is we're an hour and 7 minutes into opening day, and they're already out of something. I don't know.
It was peaches or something?
It was pears. Which I would have taken it without the pears, but so we just said, thank you, we'll come back. But I just wish they would have told us before we got in line. But oh well.
One for one. We're gonna go find food elsewhere. I also need to find a hat because it helps me with all of the sweat that comes down my forehead. But I did not like the festival hat. So.
No, it was kind of ugly.
on a hat search, I'm thinking maybe Germany.
All right. Let's go.
Amy is currently in line at the Hawaii booth to get some food to try, and I am walking over to the Odyssey Pavilion because all of this does not look pretty, and I think the sky is probably going to open up here on us pretty soon. So we're going to kind of walk this way and see if we can find a spot to sit in the Odyssey building. I do like their chicken wings from the brewing lab that they have inside here, so not complaining if I get stuck in here for a little bit.
The first booth I stopped at was Hawaii, and I'm not a Spam person, but I've always enjoyed the Spam hash that they do. They didn't have that this year, but what they have is very similar. This is the Hawaiian rice bowl, so it's Spam, eggs, eel sauce, spicy mayo, there's some seasonings in there. And then I also got the Alani Sunset, which is vodka, dual pineapple juice, and grenadine. This is always very good and refreshing. So gonna try these out and see if they're as good as I remember. All right, gotta get a little bit of everything. So the seasoning they're using is, the Muppets are talking. I can't pronounce the word, so if you know how to pronounce it, tell me. It's spelled like fruit cocks or something, or fruit cake. All right, maybe cut that out. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna embarrass myself trying to pronounce it, but we have it in our spice drawer at home because we got it in a kit we got from Alaska of different seasonings and stuff. It's a very fishy spice. So it's made for rice. So even though this doesn't have any fish in it, because of that spice, it has a bit of a fishy flavor, but it's good. It's a little bit of spice, some rice. It's nice.
I'm leaving that entire clip of Amy in this because she was actually closer than you would imagine, because I looked it up and it says furikake is the spice pronunciation. Now that's according to Google. If you know, then let us know. But the what are we calling this? A Spam hash bowl?
It's a Hawaiian rice bowl.
Hawaiian rice bowl. I referred to it as the Spam hash bowl. Anything with Spam in it for me gets overpowered by the Spam because of the saltiness in there. So it's a very salty dish. There is some nice sweetness and a little subtleness from the sauce that's on there, and the rice just kind of holds the dish together and is kind of giving it some meat and potatoes kind of. The highlight though is the Alani Sunrise, and this is very refreshing today. It is not too strong on the alcohol, so it's probably, Amy could drink these for hours, and it's just the perfect kind of refreshing drink if you are out in the Florida heat and you are hot.
All right, we've met up with Jeff and Amy is getting the, I think, the fry flight from the fry basket over here. The line is a little bit crazy, but Jeff and I are gonna go walk over to Flavors from Fire, and Paul went to go look for a hat. All right, well, we're on dud number 2 because Jeff and I came over to Flavors from Fire and they are closed. I don't know if it was weather related or what, so we're gonna find out and then we might have to come back. Okay, so the reason that Flavors from Fire was closed is because they do all of their cooking outside and there was lightning in the area. So that makes perfect sense why they were closed. They're getting ready to reopen, so we just kind of hung around. Jeff went to go help Amy with her fry flight, and
I bought a hat.
Paul bought a hat. This is the International Food and Wine Festival pass holder hat. Very nice. And I think on the side, doesn't it have Spaceship Earth?
Yeah.
Yeah, very snazzy.
Might have bought a mug as well.
All right. Oh, then you also have this snazzy Doug shirt on.
Yeah.
From Roosevelt's, so
Not sponsored, but what about?
yeah. So we are at Flavors from Fire. We are actually the first ones waiting here for them to reopen. They just came out and said they were reopening soon.
I think we're getting the whole menu. So Jeff wants steakhouse burger, Amy wants corned beef, I want the Impossible burger. So one of everything, please.
Yep.
Jeff's double fisting already.
I'm holding Amy's. She's triple fisting French fries over here.
Yeah? What do we have?
Got the grapefruit mule from the fry basket, and there are no ingredients on the menu. It just says grapefruit mule. That's really hard to say.
I couldn't say it either.
Yeah. But it's good. Salt around the rim, sweet drink. It's good. Amy also got the fry flight at the fry basket, which is garlic truffle fries, sweet potato fries, and bacon barbecue fries. Fry flight's always a hit at the Food and Wine Festival. What do you think? Okay.
So we just finished. We did Flavors from Fire. Amy also did the fry basket. We had pretty much everything amongst all of us. Paul and I shared the Impossible Montreal steak burger slider. You'll have to ask him what he thought. I thought it was a little too sweet. The tomato jam was kind of sweet on that. The smoked corned beef, amazing. That's one of the best dishes. They have it every year in some form. And I think Amy had that one too.
I had the corned beef too. It was, and it's not something I would normally order either. Like the pickled onions kind of worried me a little bit. And I didn't know that it was served on, all of it served on chips. It was really good. Like I was pleasantly surprised, and not something I normally would get. So
yeah, it's one of the best dishes. And then Jeff, what did you have?
I had the, excuse me, the steakhouse blended burger, which is beef and wild mushroom slider, truffle beef cheese fondue, arugula, and truffle potato chips on a sesame seed bun. Wow, that was a lot of words in my mouth. For people that know me, I'm pretty picky. That's kind of out of my wheelhouse. I don't have a very adventurous palate. This was amazing. This is probably the best burger I've had in a long, long time.
Oh.
So I liked it a lot.
I'm the only one up here still using the table, but the Impossible slider, I thought it was very good. It was a little bit cold, so before they reopened the booth, they were like mass producing some stuff because they knew it was going to be kind of an onslaught of stuff. So I will say it was a little cold by the time we ate it compared to the corned beef. The corned beef is like the must-do dish here, and I honestly still say that Flavors from Fire, ever since that booth came to the festival, which was forever ago, but it feels like it's such a cutting-edge booth still, and they're always kind of changing up the combination of things outside of like the staples of the corned beef. So an amazing booth. Always go back to it. Make sure you hit it up. A lot of people miss it because it is kind of on the path between Creation Shop and where Test Track is. So head back that way. There's a couple other booths back here as well. Coastal Eats is back here, the fry basket where Amy got her fries. So this is probably like one of my favorite areas, and it's probably one of the calmer areas of the festival to come to. So just hanging out. It is now beautiful out, and I think we're gonna start making our way around World Showcase.
It's a Gary's Papaya hot dog right here.
Look, wait, oh, it's a pizza.
You can make a whole pizza in a pan.
Pizza! These are so funny. Look at the chocolate chip cookie.
No.
The way out.
Pasta with your dog's paw print.
Oh, I love this. And I want to hang it up So it's $36, and we probably get a discount. So I'm gonna maybe grab this on the way out today.
You win.
Not part of the festival, but I was very thirsty. I stopped at the Joy of Tea in the China Pavilion and got the peach boba tea. I drank half of it, so that's why it's almost gone. I did get it without the tapioca bobas. I just was really thirsty. I didn't want those, but very good, very sweet, really nice peach flavor, just very refreshing. I wish I had more. Stopped in Germany, and Paul got the beer flight, and one of the best for me was the Schäferhofer. And it's the new lemon, is it called lemon peel?
Lemon zest.
Lemon zest, thank you, Jeff.
Hefeweizen.
I'm not a lemon person, but I like this. To me, it tastes kind of like a lemon iced tea, and I do love an iced tea.
And that's why if Derek were here, he'd call it juice beer.
True.
That's the kind of beer that I like. But Paul also got the...
I'm gonna mispronounce. It's the
I'm
Schneekennudeln.
I might have been, I don't know.
Jeff's over here just laughing.
Anyway,
It could be. I could perfectly pronounce that, Jeff. You have no idea.
pasta gratin with ham and onions and cheese, and it was actually really good. I thought it'd be a little too hot for it, but it was great. So good stuff over here in Germany.
I also got the, how do you say it? Schäferhofer? Schäferhofer lemon zest Hefeweizen. That's so many words. I'm with Amy. It's very good. It's very light. It's refreshing on a day that's as hot as today. It's still, the prickly pear was my favorite from 2 years ago. I need to find that in a bottle somewhere, but this is good. I like it. Amy got the same thing, just triple the size.
Yeah, he's wishing that he got the 12-ouncer one, and he wanted mine, and I said no.
I wasn't sure I was gonna like it, but I do.
I can't even talk. I'm so delirious. It's like a mirage. This is the surface of the sun out here. They just need a little more shade, you know? But Jeff and Paul are very, very excited about these Italian nachos, which I think are like noodle chips and other hot garbage. So, well,
Wow.
there's nothing about standing in this hot line that makes me revved up for those. So, all I want is a Powerade. All right, anyways, there you go.
I am excited for the Italian nachos, the hot garbage, and also the cheesecake. The vanilla cheesecake looks like it could be a thing in my mouth. So, but she's right. It is hotter than the portals of hell right here. It's actually not as hot garbagey as I was expecting. The chips are weird. They should have just gone with a pasta. But the sauce is good, actually. I don't mind it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
Would you get it again?
No. The second chip was way worse than the first chip. And actually this dish has gone downhill the more I eat it. The sauce still isn't bad. Like if they would have just made like a ravioli or a pasta dish, it probably would have been okay. But this, hot garbage. Amy is right. It's not good. I think maybe I don't know why the first taste was tasty, but the second taste was untasty.
We recharged our batteries in the American Adventure for a little bit. We found David, who's lurking in the background back there now, and we are continuing on our way around World Showcase. American Adventure, kind of the perfect place if you just need a couple minutes to get some air conditioning enjoy the Voices of Liberty, and then continue on your day. So, on to the next food booth.
Seems like it. Oh, I thought he was trying to.
Thought you were gonna rip it in half.
No, I'm gonna bite it. I can look at it with you. I'll bite it.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
David got the chicken bun.
It's a steamed, yeah.
It's a chicken bun
Chicken bun.
from Japan.
And
It's very good. Better than whatever nonsense fake sushi they're serving this year. It's really, really good. It reminds me of the ones at Disneyland in the little thing they made next to Jungle Cruise. I forget what they call that place.
Oh, I don't know.
It's really good.
Jeff, what'd you get?
I got the Kyoho Grape Sour, which is Kyoho grape cocktail with Japanese vermouth and something I'm not even going to try to pronounce. It looks like Kool-Aid.
It does.
Shioshi.
It tastes like Kool-Aid. That's actually really
Kool-Aid
refreshing.
or Kool-Aid?
Is it bagel or bagel?
I got the sake.
Looks good.
'Cause I like sake. I usually get it warm. This is cold, but it's really good.
I didn't know you could get it.
And I like the cute cup that it comes in.
You could probably tell as you watch that as the day goes on, just like the hair gets worse. But anyway, it really is not as busy as we thought it would be for opening day. I mean, it's busy, but it's not. I'm guessing, you know, it is a Thursday. A lot of schools have gone back in session. And we do have Labor Day weekend coming up. Well, tomorrow is Friday of Labor Day weekend. So I imagine the weekend is going to be pretty busy, but not too bad today. And actually when the breeze blows, which it has been, or the sun goes behind the clouds, it's really not too bad. But so far, really just enjoying walking around, trying the different booths. I'm excited to come back when it is cooler and get some of the hotter things. You know, they have some chili and some noodle bowls, you know, ramen type things that looked really good, but don't want to try those yet. But luckily, we have 3 months until then. So other than that, we are waiting. David and Jeff are getting some mimosas at Shimmering Sips, and then we're heading over to the land because I really want to try that caramel apple milkshake that's at Sunshine Seasons. Is that the guava?
Yeah.
I thought, yeah, you liked that last year.
Or how about this? The plate in the
What is it?
opposite directions.
Blood orange,
berry,
tropical. Is the tropical like the guava?
You got a guava cake right there, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I got that on.
That was amazing.
I did wait for the picture.
So I'm having the mimosa flight and the guava cake from Shimmering Sips. The guava cake is really good. It's very sweet though. It's a little different than last year, I feel like. I don't know, but it's good. I haven't tried the mimosas yet. That's Amy's department.
I got the mimosa flight. I'm a fan of all mimosas, so I'm not like if it's got champagne in it and some kind of juice, I'll drink it. It's a blood orange, a berry, and then a tropical, which is pineapple, orange, mango. No, guava. Dang it.
Passion fruit, orange and guava.
Sure. It's not the first drink I've had today.
Pog juice, basically.
That's my favorite. The pog juice is my favorite, even though I don't know what's in it.
This is the pumpkin ravioli. There were 3, but I'm impatient, so now there's 2. It's really, really good. It's pumpkin inside, and then on the top is sage butter, pecorino cheese, some weird green leafy thing I didn't want to eat, and then praline. It's really good. There's actually a dish on at Palo on Disney Cruise Line that's just like it, and it's really good.
We've made it back to the AstroTurf Green area, which does have a lot more shade now, so it's kind of very nice to sit here. So, what? I'm nerdy with my backpack
I'm talking
on?
to Jeff. I whispered. So I'm talking
You didn't whisper. You don't know how to whisper.
I said you're nerdy and cute the way you don't take your backpack off.
I wear my backpack while I'm eating. The booths here, there are 2 booths right next to this. So there is the milled and mulled booth, as well as the Bramblewood Bites. Both of these are brand new booths to this year's EPCOT Food and Wine Festival. And I, of course, am at the point in the day where I wanted something sweet. So the milled and mulled booth has all dessert options. They have a carrot cake, which I didn't get, kind of sounded a little bit boring. The first thing that I'm gonna try is the pear and almond frangipane pâté brisé. I probably butchered all of that.
Frangipan, by the way.
Frangipan? That sounds not right at all.
What's your Frangipan?
This is served warm, so I had no idea what I was ordering, but it kind of looks very much like a Danish or a donut or a hot pocket. So.
Oh, yeah.
They're good. Everything I just described basically sums it up. It's very flaky. Look at all the layers that are in there.
Is it almondy? I like almond.
There's not much almond flavor going on. You can definitely taste the pear, but you should try it. There you go.
It is good, but it's very fall tasting and it's warm. So to me, warm desserts are cold weather things. So come back when it's a little cooler, it'd be a lot better. But it's good. I do recommend it.
Jeff's gone down for a nap after the pear and after the pear and almond frangipane.
You know now that he's
I have no idea. The second dessert that we went with is the Borzen fig and balsamic cheesecake. This was the one that I was originally attracted to because fig, balsamic, the balsamic is kind of interesting to bring into this dish, but hopefully it's nice and refreshing. It's refreshing and weird. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if the balsamic really is. Maybe my palate is not cultured enough for this, but I've never been a huge fig guy, so it sounded good. I'll still eat it, but I won't buy it again.
All right, for the record, my mom loves figs. She grows fig trees. Figs are wasp ghosts. Look it up. That's what they are. Anyway, so they're a little weird. That's how they get pollinated. Wasps go in them and then they die and then they break down and they're really just ghosts of wasps. Anyway. No, that was gross.
Yeah.
Wow.
We've made it to Sunshine Seasons in the Land Pavilion. I'm having a delightful Diet Coke at the moment, but when I flip the camera here in a second, the signature item here for the Food and Wine Festival, the caramel apple milkshake, these two just are defeated from what was the expectation for this dish. Why don't you tell us a little about it?
Our dreams are crushed.
Crushed. We walked 20 miles in the heat for this.
It felt like uphill both ways.
Both ways.
Your Apple Watch shows that your rings aren't closed.
We're not
20 miles.
Apple.
Okay,
Speaking of apple,
there's no apple flavor.
There's no.
It's all spice, like cinnamon and not. There's no caramel.
No, there is a little bit of caramel drizzle, but not enough to make it any better. This that looks like it should be apple is not.
It's made out of Play-Doh. They made these out of Play-Doh. I used to eat Play-Doh when I was a kid. You know how you made things and it looked like food? That's what it looks like.
The guy at the checkout said that it was red velvet. I love red velvet.
It's not red velvet.
I couldn't find a napkin to spit it out, but I needed it gone from my mouth.
And then this wafer has no flavor. None. None. Like, you would think this has sugar in it. It's just powder.
Mike is very interested.
I'm so sad. I'm sorry that I really thought this was going to be amazing. Don't waste your money.
No. Or your steps around the world.
Okay, don't trudge all the way over here unless you need the AC. The Powerade was the best part of this whole experience.
If this is what the new EPCOT is all about, I say, Bob Iger, put those walls back up.
I tried the cake.
Okay.
The fondant is like just overpowering. So any attempt that it is kind of like a red velvety cake in there, but it doesn't have a whole lot of flavor to it. This thing is like a cardboard cracker, which I tried to pick up and eat, and it just disintegrated right before my eyes. And then I've not really given this a try yet, but we're gonna try stirring it up a little bit and seeing like if that really makes any difference, because there was some caramel apple drizzle on there as well as some whipped cream on top.
Made it worse.
No.
I heard you say words.
There's no words to really describe it. Have you ever had like a McDonald's apple pie? It's like the leftovers of those that they grind up.
No, it does have flavor.
This is the leftovers.
The leftovers of the
Like the crust?
Yeah. Man, I don't know. It's not good, whatever it is. After the traumatic caramel apple shake experience, we have decided to do some rides because we're kind of full at the moment and we're here, so we might as well ride Living with the Land. Living with the Land is 5 minutes right now. Soarin' was 5 minutes. How much was Frozen? 15? 40. Never mind. That one's always crazy. But most wait times, this place is pretty dead today, or at least it is dead this afternoon after everyone kind of hit up Food and Wine earlier in the day. But we're gonna do Living with the Land. We're probably gonna do Soarin'. We're gonna do some other rides and bop around and see if we get hungrier as the evening starts to progress here.
We went into Communicore Hall and I got one of the macatizers. Still a funny name. But anyways, I did the cheesesteak macaroni and cheese. So shaved beef, peppers, onions, breadcrumbs. I enjoyed it. It was good, had good flavor. It was a decent portion size for, you know, being a festival portion. And then Paul had, from the festival favorites, the kielbasa and potato pierogies, and I thought those were really good. Just caramelized onions, pierogi, sour cream, and kielbasa. He also did the pork rinds with the pimento cheese. That was a little too spicy for me. So if you're okay with spice, you might like the pimento cheese. Otherwise, I would steer clear of that. And then Jeff and Amy got some mac and cheese as well. I'll let them talk about that.
Macatizers was very good. I enjoyed Amy's cheesesteak macaroni and cheese. I would come back and try the truffle macaroni and cheese because I think that also sounds interesting as well. The festival favorites booth, it was funny, David was saying a couple minutes ago that it's interesting that they chose kielbasa and potato pierogies, barbecue pork rinds, and a key lime tart as the best of the festival favorites that didn't come back to other festival booths. I probably could come up with a list of some other stuff. Amy mentioned that's apple slushy earlier.
The lobster roll.
A lobster roll. You know, we've lost a lot of good things here. The barbecue pork rinds. The pork rinds themselves are what Amy got that spice from, so they were heavily seasoned, very spicy. I would have enjoyed those by themselves because I thought the pimento cheese dip really didn't have too much flavor going on. So just a plate of
the pork rinds, please. And then Amy said it, the kibasi and potato pierogies were amazing. The caramelized onions with a little bit of cold sour cream on top of those. Perfect, perfect dish.
So everybody knows me. I
don't know you.
I stay in my lane.
I'm Paul.
Oh my God. But I just had the traditional mac and cheese because that's what I know and that's what I love. It was really good though. The cheese had kind of a little bit of a bite to it, which was surprising. Not spicy, but kind of almost a tangy. It was really good though. Yeah, it was really great.
Yeah, it was a little bit, had like a more of a sharp, like a sharp cheese. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I almost got the Impossible chili cheese macaroni and cheese. And then I was like, Impossible meat though, I'm not really sure. And then, so I didn't get it. And Jeff and I shared the traditional, and then everybody was raving about the fact that it was so good. And then I was mad that I didn't get it. So if Paul comes back and gets the truffle mac and cheese, I'll come back and get the Impossible, and then we'll do another review.
There we go. One last thing I want to add is that this Communicore area is very, very cute, especially later in the day once the sun goes down. It's still a little bit sunny behind. Amy's getting the brunt of the sun at the moment, but it's cooler out here. They had some live music playing while we were eating. There's plenty of table space and sitting space out here. There's also charging right behind Amy, so if you do need to like charge your phone or something, there's places to plug in, charge. So kind of just a really nice little area built in here. It'll be nicer in the fall and in the winter months when you can kind of enjoy being outside here a little bit later, but I think this evening it'll be beautiful as well.
All right, Amy and Amy are gonna go shopping.
We're gonna go shopping.
We're gonna go check out Creations and what new festival merch is over there. All right, so Amy likes this shirt. They also had this one in Communicore,
Yes.
but I didn't pick it up. That is cute.
I do like it because it is a t-shirt, but it has like the rolled sleeves.
Really short, yeah, rolled
Yeah,
sleeves.
so it still gives you a sleeve, but you're not like, you know, super hot.
Yeah, great
And I
for
like
summer.
the color. The color of it is the color of wine. My favorite drink. It's like the same as that.
Right, our verdict on the hat is that it's kind of ugly. And there's not really, oh, it says food and wine behind it. But
But this lake is different than this lake.
yeah, it looks weird. I don't know.
We're not sure.
For $49.99, they have a polo. How much is this shirt, Amy?
Oh, this shirt is $34.99.
Okay, not too bad.
Not bad.
The Figment stuff is very retro-y, I
There's
guess.
a lot happening with this shirt.
It's very busy.
Very busy. It's very busy. Can you get this? This shirt must be somewhere too, right?
Yeah, we'll have to look. Oh, it's over there. Oh,
Okay. This,
Paul said he bought a
Paul
mug. I couldn't imagine him buying a giant Figment mug, but maybe. Now that is cute.
but it is cute.
That is a really cute mug. Minus, I'm
Yeah.
not a big Figment.
My favorite color is purple, but I don't like Figment, so I can't even buy my favorite color.
So that
Because
shirt
this
is definitely kind of a cropped shirt,
Although
very
it's-
short.
It's a small though, so it seems kind of like shorter and
Yeah.
like boxy.
Yeah. And then below it, what are those? Just bags? Oh,
It's like
cooler
an
bags.
insulated bag.
Okay.
That's
and then
cute.
this t-shirt, yeah, so we both said that we liked
We like
liked
the front of this, and we like this
Yeah.
top section.
Just wish it was
not that.
no Figment. The rest of it's cute. And then we've got this shirt. It's
That's the back.
very tie-dye. Yeah, that's the back. The front, I like the front. I don't love the back. That's cute.
Yeah.
Festival ears. Limit of 2 per guest. And these are, I'm trying to find the price.
Oh, they're free.
Not there. There's no price tags on these at all. So no idea. And then over here we've got turbises. International Food and Wine Festival turbis. That's cute.
Kind of cute.
I just don't do well with white clothes. I wish it
Yeah.
was a different color, but I do really like that shirt.
I feel like this looks like a guy's shirt, though,
Yeah.
in my opinion. I think.
We also have some Halloween stuff over here. A lot of Stitch Halloween going on over there.
Stitch's mouth as a candy dish. But I don't
She
know where
wants
it
the
is.
Stitch candy dish,
I do.
but we haven't found it. These are Muppet. They say Muppet Labs on them. Okay, I thought they were going to be pass holder glasses, but they're not. They're Muppet glasses. So they're really getting into the Muppet Labs theme here with that shirt and then that one down there, which that is what is at the Odyssey where the pickle milkshake is. That's the Muppet Labs. So nothing on the back of this either, I don't think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, there is. Okay.
Same as the front of that. It's cute.
We've got Chef Mickey and some Mickey stuff. And the pot holder's cute. Those are really cute.
Those are cute.
Yeah, those are
And
25 bucks is kind of expensive for some pot holders, but super cute until they get all burned up and dirty.
Yep.
You want a Mike Wazowski basketball, we've got you covered. I really love this shirt. I'm just being cheap and not buying it, but
It's so cute.
it is so cute. It's the color of wine.
The only reason I would choose the other one over this one is because of the sleeves that are like
That's
permanently
true.
rolled up.
Yeah, but I love this. I love the Remy, and then the back is also really cute. Love this shirt. It is $34.99, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay.
I love tank tops. I looked at this tank top. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a little too busy on the back for me.
Oh, it's super busy.
Yeah. And I don't like the tank tops that are like wider at the bottom. So if you don't like that either, yeah, you won't like it. But I don't know. It didn't do it for me.
Yeah, it's a little
But
cute.
they're going fast.
And then we also have, what do you call this, like a baseball tee?
Yeah.
It's super cute, but also the sleeves are kind of long on that, so. It's a Remy kitchen timer.
Oh, that's actually cute.
You can hear some of them ringing in the distance, but they are cute. And we bought the ornament earlier that's right there.
I wonder.
You gotta get it real close. And nope.
I don't know.
We tried. We did buy the ornament earlier in the Communicore Hall. That's gonna go on our Disney tree. Super cute.
Oh my gosh. Koozie?
Here you go. Nice beverage sleeve koozie. I have no idea. What do you think this is? Is this
like a
trivet? That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
It's cute, but then I feel like when you sit hot stuff on it, you would eventually burn this up and you wouldn't see it anymore.
I don't know.
A little bit.
Pass holder.
Yeah,
So
a
there
little
is a
slim
pass
pickings
holder.
on the pass holder stuff. There's a shirt. That's about it. And then there's the pass holder glasses.
Oh, and
then the hat that Paul bought.
Paul's been wearing this all day, so you've seen this a lot today.
That's about it for pass holder stuff. Nobody wanted to ride Cosmic Rewind with me, and I woke up at 6:58 to get a boarding group for everybody. So I'm gonna ride it by myself. And the line doesn't look long at all, so. Look at this, there's like nobody here. Jeff and Amy had to leave, and Paul said he felt like he didn't want to ride it, and David just rode it yesterday, so it's just me, but I don't mind. No line hardly. I don't know about you guys, but that ride just does not get old for me. Even riding it by myself, I sat with a girl who was around my age, I guess I should say a woman because I'm 38, and she was also local in Florida and just talked about, you know, what songs we had gotten and what ones we hadn't, so it was nice. And Paul and David are at Connections, so I'm gonna head over there and see what they're up to, but just really love that ride. And honestly, in all the times we've ridden it, there is one song I've never had, which is Disco Inferno. So you think it would have came up. We've ridden it a lot, but it has not. So let me know what your favorite song is on Cosmic Rewind and what you haven't gotten yet or what you wish you had gotten. I like September a lot. I never get it. We get I Ran the most. That's what I just got. I feel like I get that all the time. I do like that song. It's on my running playlist, but I get it all the time. So, All right, guys, Amy here and Pseudo Paul.
Middle Eastern Paul. Better looking, hairier.
Oh my goodness. Anyway,
She's in love already.
we are done with our day at EPCOT, and we had a really nice time, good time at the festival. There was some good food, there were some not so good food, but I'll let you know. It really was just nice to hang out and be here for the opening day. It wasn't as busy as I thought. What was your favorite thing that you ate?
The chicken bun from Japan, but now I want to go get the bun from China and compare it.
That did, yeah, that
was
one
very
looks
good.
What was your least favorite?
The milkshake weird thing, I don't know what to call it.
That caramel milkshake was a definite
Yeah, they took
miss.
my favorite food, ice cream, and they destroyed it.
I loved the flavors from Fire and the corned beef, and then like I would agree with David that the milkshake was just very disappointing. But we're gonna head out for the night, and you'll catch us on dvcfan.com. Join in on the Facebook group, and for bonus content, patreon.com/dvcfan.
West Virginia Paul is back.
Nice hat.
Thank you.